Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo and this is just a quick video on the Grand Campaign. I am going to do update videos. I hope I will have time to do some tomorrow. Sadly, I have not yet had time to do update videos. I will do probably one for before the stream, one for after the stream, one about the stream. We'll get to it. But first, I want to show you an excellent vote that's currently going on. The flag referendum. Which of these flags shall we use for our nation in EU4? And you have, at the time of the upload of this video, you have about 24 hours to vote on this, so don't miss out on being able to have your voice. So our nation is a union of York and the Dutch and the English, and so various of those themes, and also we have a snake-based religion, and so various of these have come in and been influenced into the flag. We had one vote with 9 submitted options, and then the top 2 have gone into a runoff. That runoff is currently happening, and I'm going to implore you to vote for the one made by the wonderful people in my party, as well as, you hear that music? You know what that music is? It's the Mayo and Taxes music. Our flag was very kindly downscaled to the correct size by the graphic designer of Mayo and Taxes himself. I'm not saying it's an official endorsement of the Mayo and Taxes team of my flag over the current flag that we're running against, but I'm not technically not saying that. So, option 1, we had this. These are going to be very small on your screen. I know they're small in EU4. That's why they're small on your screen. It's a nice one. It's simple. It includes the Dutch. Lots of people went with this theme of yellow at the top, blue at the bottom, George's cross, white around it. This was a theme that was first come up with in some of the VPH flag discussions, just saying. But lots of people have used it, and it's good. Obviously, it's imitation is the highest form of flattery and all that. Next option was this one. It includes the wonderful Ouroboros that is the Snek god, as well as some extra Dutch stuff in there. It's slightly more scruffy in some of the drawing on it. Many of the others are using just vectors and straight lines and things, but it does make up for it in ingenuity of the logo. Then there's this one, which is again the Ouroboros, but with the paradox platypus and this interesting. I'm not sure what the name is for this kind of cross. There probably is a name with a kind of diamond in the center of a cross. It's a good one. It's one of the contenders. Not my contender, but one of the contenders. I say my, very generously to myself, my party's. Amendment 4, this one came from within my party. It's an excellent one. This one comes from one of our diplomats. It's got the Dutch heraldry. It's got the flag. It's also got some drinking horns, which I think are to symbolize Norse stuff, but they might also be Dutch. Now this is actually my personal favorite, and it doesn't come from my party, although it's heavily influenced by the one that comes from my party. This is the York Rose, but stained black because we're becoming pirates, to symbolize, the black flag. It's got a crown symbolizing our player monarchs. It's got the Dutch heraldry. It's also got the Snek Ouroboros, and it has the St. George's cross, blue and orange, representing our union of England and Dutch. It's pretty good. I really like it. It's slightly busier than the one that ends up getting voted for, and I suspect that's why the other one ended up winning out. It's because the snake plus the rose plus the heraldry, it really does start to be quite a lot. Heraldry plus Ouroboros, it's good, but again, the line work is just slightly less good than on some of the other ones. But I do really like this one. I think it's a good one. Then there's this one, and I will show you that one, a better quality version of that one in a moment, because we have a better quality version now. This is another one. It's simple. It's taking a different angle. It's putting more emphasis on our Norse roots. An interesting perspective on that, to be sure. And this one, again, more Norse, more heavily Dutch. No real English or York influence, which, in my opinion, puts it down a few pegs. So these two came out as the winners. Option A and Option B. Again, see, higher quality because Pel, one of the wonderful graphic designers on Mayo and Taxes, and I believe the main one, but I apologize if I'm obliterating anybody else's hard work, helped us downscale it more effectively. It's pretty. It's got the Yorkist Rose, which obviously makes sense. We began the game as Jorvik, so it makes sense for us to have the York Rose. We've got the Dutch heraldry, a crown representing our wonderful player monarchs, and of course the cross in the background. And honestly, look at all the flags. This is nice, but look at all the flags in the world today, and then look at all the flags that existed in the period of EU4, the period of rulers and heraldries. What's missing? It's the beautiful detail. It's the heraldries, it's the roses, it's the lion rampant on a field of blue. That's what's missing from our boring, boring flags. A vote for option B is a vote for heraldry and a vote against the descent towards boring flags. Now, don't let that be taken to mean that this is a boring flag. It's not a boring flag. It's a very nice flag, but it's more boring than this. It's got no heraldry. You need heraldry. We love the Yorkist rose. It reminds us of our roots. It has the very clear Dutch heraldry, showing our commitment to that. It's got the player monarchs honoured by the crown. It's a beautiful flag. I urge you to go to the link in the description of the video and vote for option B on the flag referendum. You don't have to, obviously. You can vote for option A, but I hope I have persuaded you to vote for option B. Get involved in the game. It's a fantastic, fantastic game. There are many other flags. Let me momentarily give you a black screen so that I can show you some of the other amazing flags that have come out of this flag drafting process in their full size and splendor. This would, of course, be the true versions of the flags, even if we couldn't necessarily represent them in game. It's a little off-centered, I apologize about, but this is the full version of the glorious flag that we are asking you to vote for. It's wonderful, it's resplendent, you can see that beautiful heraldry in much more detail. We also have this one, the other one made by our party, by Teaser. This one, I should mention, is made by someone who goes by the name of Charles IV on Discord. This is made by someone called Teaser. I'm afraid I'm not certain who it was that made this one. We were workshopping this idea. This was less popular within the party. The double heraldry is a little... It represents the dual monarchy nicely, but it's a little over the top. This, we felt, this is the prime example. Look at it. It's beautiful. Go and vote for option B on the Grand Campaign to have this beautiful heraldry represented. Thank you for watching, and get involved in the Grand Campaign. It's the most fun that can be had with Paradox in years. It's amazing. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.